Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Millennium Sparrow, and we are on to the next episode of Let the Dice Decide, the series where I hand the creative decisions over to chance and figure out what to build with whatever the dice give me. And today they have sent us back to the Plaza, and I rolled for Player House. And since I have so many, and even a few new ones since this game's challenge started, I rolled for which one because I didn't really feel like deciding. We have rolled. Here we go. The V8 Café house. And I'm actually really excited. I haven't got to use this yet. I have the pumps that come from the time bending table. And so I'm hoping we can put something together up here. And let's see. Now these are probably can't get too close with the heffalump stuff up there, but let's just park this first. Alright, this looks a lot bigger than I thought it was. Let's get out of the way. I'm so excited, it's so cute. And I think we're working on a little Renaissance fair over here in the plaza that has kind of spawned from what we've done. We've got a kids area, and then this is more of the fantasy type. So I think what I want to do is put flows together. Let me grab the rest of the items and see what we're working with. And this is one of the new free items, which I think might kind of work up here. It's very over proportioned, so we'll look at that later. What is it gonna be under? We have the cozy cone one. I don't have that yet. There's another one. Actually, let's search by cars. There she is. Get the snack bar. So you can kind of almost do a little retro area, maybe. These are quite large, though, in proportion to what else is around here. So I don't want to go too crazy. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have these two. And see how close we can get this. And then if we set this up like this, now we want to get rid of our mailbox. Let me go inside real quick. If you didn't know, go over to expand your house and mailbox can be turned off. And then we'll go ahead and leave. And it makes the mailbox disappear. Now the footprint is still there, so you can't decorate next to it, but you don't have to look in the mailbox. Alright, so that there. How do I want to build this out? I feel like this is going to take up a significant amount of space up here.
We're gonna go ahead and speed this up. This is about the part of the build where I realized this design was going to take a minute. So what I've done is sped up different sections of it so you don't have to watch me flip through menus. This full build took about an hour. So we've dropped it down to about 14 minutes for this build. So you have roughly, I don't know, 9 left. So let me know what you think. I really tried to utilize Cruella's car in this build, and it just was too large for this area. I tend to wait till the end to put out paths, but I really wanted to create some sort of road type look to really send home the gas station and bus station that I've got going on there. So you'll see here me playing with a couple different types of pathways, and I do like to utilize the trees as well to give it a more lived in feel. At this point, I'd finally decided what I wanted to do for the road, as they say. And so I spent the next 20 minutes laying out the sidewalk and the asphalt. The next step was to figure out what fencing I wanted to put around this particular build. I don't always fence off the designs, but this just felt like it needed some sort of barrier between the road and sidewalk in the main build. And I think I tried every single fence until I found which one I wanted. One of my favorite parts is putting all the details in. And so once I get the main pieces laid out, then we start putting in all of the clutter and the fluff and flowers and all the little extras that really make it look like it's been built in to the scene. It took me a minute to decide what I wanted on this little corner. But once I decided on the fountain, it was just a matter of determining which fountain. And although this one was cute, I just felt like it was too big for the entire section build. So we went with the enchanted version with Mickey at the top. All right, let's take a little walk through the area to see how it flows. And immediately, I hate how big that pretzel stand is. So we're going to move that out and continue doing our little adjustments. I try to enter the biome from all directions to see what the design looks like from all angles. Once the design is mainly finished, we'll add a couple little landscaping pieces to kind of help blend the areas together and make it look more intentional. And now we have our walkthrough with Flo's V8 Cafe, the gas pumps, the little cars we have. And then when you go around the corner, the new Pop City bus. And we'll finish out with a view from above. I'm really excited with how this came out. Let me know in the comments what you would have created with this role, and I'd love to hear if you decided to join in the Let the Dice Decide game. Until next time, remember to subscribe to follow along and get notifications when the next one comes out. And please drop a like or a comment. I love seeing those. Until next time, stay curious and keep creating.